Well, British multinational bank HSBC has bought the UK arm of Silicon Valley Bank for just £1. That's around $1.20. The British government and the Bank of England worked through the weekend to put together the rescue deal, which did not involve any taxpayers' money. It means deposits of the more than 3,000 customers worth over $8 billion is now secure. Our correspondent Nina Potts joins us now for more from London. So, Nina, is this a good deal for HSBC?
Well, first of all, I think it's important to point out that there's a huge amount of relief among British tech firms and startups. The rescue deal amounts essentially to a takeover. As you mentioned, HSBC has bought the SVB UK arm for just £1. British tech firms will, of course, be saved now from huge losses, but with that relief comes a great deal of caution, reflected, as you heard John say just then, in the markets amid a very sort of live fear of contagion. Initially, the Bank of England had decided to put SVB UK into insolvency. This rescue deal avoids that plan, with the UK government reassuring British tech firms that their deposits are safe. As to whether or not this is a good deal for HSBC, I mean, first of all, it's an extraordinary bargain. It's Europe's biggest bank, and presumably this does HSBC quite a lot of reputational good to be seen to be coming to the rescue, or coming to the rescue at zero cost to British taxpayers.
And is there wider concern in the City of London about the health of other American banks?
Well, I think the speed at which these talks took place, as you said, they went all the way through the night. We got the announcement at 7 a.m. this morning that there had been a rescue deal, shows just how seriously the UK government takes the science and tech industry in this country. The message that we're hearing, certainly from the UK government, mirrors the message that we're getting from the Biden administration, that there will be no contagion. In the UK context, it's worth remembering that bigger banks have a much wider range of customers and perhaps are not as specialized as SVB. So it's possible to imagine that this is, as the UK government has expressed, a kind of crisis that can be contained. I think the other thing worth mentioning is that it coincides with the British government weighing up weaker regulation around the financial services industry. And of course, this latest crisis now has some analysts saying that that's why more regulation would be a very bad idea. So I think there is a degree of fear. There is a degree of anxiety, but the UK government very keen to send a very strong signal that it will do whatever it takes to protect a very important part of the UK's economy, and that is the science and tech industry.